Hey y'all, so I decided that I wanted to get on here and be a template because I feel like it's essential that we wake up and meditate and pray. Some of us be waking up on the wrong side of the bed. We wake up angry and all of the things. So it is very essential that we wake up and pray. Now, if you got the Bible app, we all get the same verse. Everybody in the world get the same verse. And the verse that we got today was Amos 5:23. So I'm gonna share my notes with y'all on what I meditated on this morning in Amos 5:23. So I'm sorry, Amos 5:24. Amos 5:24 says, "But let justice flow like a river, and let goodness flow like a stream that never becomes dry." That's it. That's the verse. Now, just reading this sound like gibberish. And the Bible is veiled, so you gotta kind of dig. You can't take it as face value. And I feel like one of my weaknesses is also my strength when it comes to the advancement of God's kingdom. And what I mean by that is I'm very childlike. I don't be comprehending certain stuff. So when it comes to the Holy Spirit, I gotta ask the Holy Spirit a whole lot of questions. Like what that mean? Like I be needing clarity. So, when you read in certain verses and you studying on them, certain words will jump out at you, and them the words that you need to get clarity or insight on. So when I was reading Amos 5:24, it said, "But let justice jumped out, flow like a river jumped out, and let goodness jumped out, flow like a stream that never becomes dry." Goodness flow like a stream that never becomes dry jumped out. So let's dig and let's see what this really means. So justice is fairness. Justice is treating people fairly without being biased or prejudiced. It's ensuring that rules and consequences are applied consistently without discrimination. So that means you can't like one person and not like another person, and they do the same thing, but you treat the one that you like a little with grace, but the one that you don't like is biased and prejudiced. There, we not called to be like that. Not children of God. And flow means to pass or to proceed or to go from one place to another in a steady way. So Amos 5:24, it said, "And let justice flow like a river." So how does a river flow? River flows due to gravity. It's moving water from higher elevations to lower ones. So if you are the head and not the tail, as stated in Deuteronomy 28:13, you are the higher elevation that should be flowing justice and fairness to the lower ones. And goodness is the quality of being morally good or virtuous, and it often involves actions that are kind, helpful, and honest. That's goodness. And the end of Amos 5:24, it says, "And let goodness flow like a stream that never becomes dry." What does let goodness flow like a stream that never becomes dry mean? It means to never run out of goodness. Don't run out. Streams that never become dry, they always streaming. They never run out. So this saying, never run out of goodness. Proceed on or go on and being kind and being helpful and being honest at a consistent pace. That's the meditation on Amos 5:24. So the notes that we can take from Amos 5:24 is justice don't just happen in courtrooms. Justice happen in any room that you're in. You can treat people fairly, kind, honest, and be helpful. God is the God of justice, and He invites us to partner with Him, to join with Him in making things right in the earth. So we need to hold up our part of the bargain. We need to do our part. So yeah, I challenge everybody to pray, and get in alignment with the principles of being just, the principles of goodness. It's essential.